Hey, you guys. I know it's dark here, but I wanted to talk a little bit now that I've regained my voice about a question that everybody keeps asking me. Everybody wants to know how I got this and how I keep it and what goes down. It's actually my hair. The story of my hair is actually intertwined with the story. When I first started struggling with this back in maybe 2006, 2007, hey, Star Lily, I was working at a large medical clinic with a number of doctors. And I suddenly started having reactions to everything under the sun. Anytime anyone pulled out a can of the stuff you clean out keyboards with, they use certain cleansers, I would have an asthma attack, a pretty bad one, pretty scary. Hey, true. And it was a scary time for me. One of the doctors I was good friends with said, "Well, I think you have multiple chemical sensitivity." The other two doctors at the clinic said, "Oh, you've got real bad asthma that's allergic in nature." The head doctor said I was crazy. So the next time they had some chemicals out, and I was in the bushes throwing up because I couldn't breathe, I'd stopped breathing at that point almost, he fired me. My coworkers were pushing me across the parking lot in a wheelchair to the ER because the head doctor was refusing to treat me and I was in anaphylactic shock. So when this went down, I got a really wonderful pulmonologist. And I want to encourage anybody who has anything weird going on with their body, keep seeking answers, keep going to doctors, ask people what they think about various doctors, because there's a doctor for you out there. I had a really wonderful doctor after him, a wonderful pulmonologist who I only stopped going to after he gave up his position and moved to another area. Anyway, long story short, I reacted to everything. That was like one of the worst times of my entire life because not only was I reacting to stuff like compressed air, it meant I couldn't use a asthma inhaler. I would react to that. Good truffles. That's really good. And it's important to keep chasing that diagnosis because you're suffering. And those times I was suffering from everything. If I used the wrong soap, it would set me off. And in those days, I did color my hair because I'd gotten my first grays when I was about 23. So I was coloring my hair. I was wearing makeup every single day, mostly the high end stuff like Chanel and Chanel, Estee Lauder, all the department store brands are what I was using. So I started reacting to everything on the sun, things you wouldn't even think of reacting to, like laundry soap, bath soap, you name it. And I was having a reaction to it. So what happened is I had to start using a lot of either very organic and very low down the scales, the chemicals I used, or come up with stuff. It was a horrific time for me. And I actually stopped coloring my hair then and I let it grow out. And that was a challenge because I had significant gray then. So I'm letting it grow out, grow out, grow out. And one point, I just had my head almost shaved to get it all out because I knew that was the only way I was ever going to get rid of it. And there were times when I had to wash my hair with warm water and baking soda and put a little coconut oil on afterwards, or rinse it with vinegar and water. It got to that point where I couldn't even take very few of the commercially prepared things out there. Now we had a Wegmans finally come in the area, and Wegmans has the most incredible selection of natural products and organic things. And I found a whole pile of natural things I could use that helped a whole lot. So I was able to put the baking soda and the various things away and just use that. Now to this day, I'm just using I'm using a John Frieda shampoo that I can get it here, I can get it there. They also have a spray that you can put on that will detangle your hair. I use sometimes. But the thing I use most to make my hair like this, and I use this on my skin. I use warm water on my skin, and I use this. I use this all over my skin, all over my hair. This. It is spray on virgin coconut oil. This is my main thing. This is my go-to. This is what I use when I have days like I had yesterday and today. Yesterday, I got up in time for the, oh yeah, I miss it too. I miss it so much, Troubles. I wish we had a place like that here. We do have a all natural store called Omasin that I go to. That's where I got this all natural. They also started carrying some of the stuff for me at Come Frutas, where I go frequently to the fruit and vegetable stand, and that's been a big help. I don't wear makeup anymore. I use a lot of coconut oil, and it seems to be working out fine. I feel like I look probably almost as good as I did back in my old days when I was doing the tons of makeup and fixing my hair up all the time and having dye. I'm just very happy with this is Icoco, aceite virgin de coco. In other words, it is virgin coconut oil. All this is coconut oil in a spray bottle. And when I run out, I just fill this up. This is coconut oil. You know how it cakes up into white stuff? Well, here it's warm enough where that never happens. It just stays liquidy. Red hair and beard. Oh, yeah. Apple cider vinegar will do it too. I should have pulled the product out by, of all things, Head and Shoulders.